Ciao, hola. How you all doing, Screwed? Right. Let's see who's here. Hi, Jen. Right. Hi, Denise. Hi, Julianne. Hi, Jen. Screwed. Julianne. No, I've said hello to you. Oh, God. Honestly, what a day again, guys. It's been a nightmare. Right. So, what's going on? Right, Denise. Have you watched Julianne? Did you say no? It's all right. Don't worry about it. I've read your message twice. I'm going live on my channel tomorrow around lunchtime-ish. Yeah, but what time lunchtime-ish? That could be anywhere between 12 and 2. Right, hang on, bear with. Right, so, old Screwed, the reason why I haven't sent you that video yet is because I'm going to test you. I'm going to test you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a picture of my foot as a tester. If I can trust you with a picture of my foot and you don't sell it online, if I see you selling it online, Screwed, you're not getting that video. And I will be really angry with you, more angry than I was before with you. Okay? So tonight you're going to get a picture of my foot and let's see what you do with it. Then we will see if you can really be trusted. Right, so I see that. Hi, Ding Dong, how are you? I saw that Tricky Dicky has been to the sea. I think someone's told him to get in the sea, and he has. Apparently, hang on, what did he say? Let me go and see what he said. Right, I'm going to go and see what he said because I have a feeling that is a dig at somebody else. You know what he's like. Right, what's he say? Enjoying these evening swims. It helps burn away fat. Mm-hmm. Ginge, where are you, dear? Come over here, please. And before you come into my little world, you put your pants on, please. Right, what else? Oh, and I get knotted, you get. He's even taken a photo that's really popular and changed it to make it look like it was his idea. What a moron. Anyway, have you heard the latest about? Hang on, I'm just checking because I just hadn't had time to get organised. Typical, isn't it? That. Oh, hang on. Prince William's cousin. Another one. It seems weird. All of a sudden, royal family members. Hi, Kaz. Hi, Pam. Royal family members are. No, I'm not paying to reject. Except, oh God. Princess William and Harry's cousin, 20, found dead with firearm nearby to her. Don't you think this is getting a bit strange? That's been, what, 2 in the last year, hasn't it? Right, where are the granny bots? No granny bots tonight. You look like Daniel. Oh, my God, yes. I am actually surprised. Did I mention before? I'm actually surprised that he hasn't auditioned or tried to audition to be the next James Bond. Can you imagine him? Da 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 da. Ginge coming towards you. Yeah, I saw that right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how sad. Now, hi Joe, how you doing? Oh God, here we go. Flop. I am the safe pair of hands until folks cross me. Your former friends crossed me. They lost my respect. I didn't feel the need to keep their dirty laundry. Okay, fair enough. I understand that. I understand that, Screwed. That's fair enough, actually. Not saying anymore. Pound shop Daniel Craig. Yeah. I don't think Daniel Craig is actually that good looking. What? Was anyone on Fox's Life it went dead? I don't know. I know. He set up the phone. Do you think he was really practicing Baywatch? I think he was trying to practice Baywatch. Do you think? I think he was. Right, let's get this. Right, where is it? Hang on. Oh, for goodness sake. It would just be nice for once in my life if I could get everything together, wouldn't it? Right, Jay Slater. Right. We're going to talk about him just for a brief moment. Right, so guys, what else has been happening? Because you know what I'm like, I don't get time to watch other people's YouTubes unless I'm learning new experiments to practice on people. Right, inquest into Jay Slater, who died after going. Yes, Jay Slater. Right, I'm going to put this. Right, how do I do this? No, I'll tell you what, I hate it when these papers do this. Oh, I see. You have to now go into the comments to get the goddamn link. Right, Jay Slater updates. Teens frantic middle of nowhere cell left pals panicking. Remember, he went missing. Lucy. Mm-hmm. You remember Lucy? Yep. She was in on it. And Brad, and also Brad's mother. She was controlling the narrative. And then guess who comes along? Not Matthew Mark Williams, Mark William Thomas. Yes, Mark William Thomas, the same Mark William Thomas that tried to change the narrative with the Maddie case. Don't you find this all a bit odd? And then I found out that Mark William Thomas was a bent cop. So you know what I did, don't you? I made up a TikTok. Yep, he wasn't happy. And then you get a guy called Chris Tenerife who starts going after well, obviously she's younger than me, another TikToker who's very famous, and starts attacking her because she was getting to the truth. Okie dokies. So you know what I did, don't you? I had to go and tell him. He threatened her. Oh, actually, it was she contacted me before about something. She wanted to know if one of my friends could decode some kind of link, and Dan did it for her. And then Chris Tenerife, he started bullying her because because of that link, she was getting closer and closer. And it turns out that Chris had threatened her family or something. And it just seemed like all these people in Tenerife were in on it. And then all of a sudden he pops up. Then you get like the Dora the Explorers going around saying, oh, yeah, look here, look there. And all the time he was totally on the other side of the bloody mountain. And now, as it says here, the first inquest, it's funny, isn't it? One of the, oh, hang on, I'm going to have to go through Thingamajig's thing in a minute. Hang on. Yeah, it first of all, two witnesses didn't turn up, but that stranger who happened to only see Jay once on the aeroplane to Tenerife decided to come forwards like, wow, it's like a bit witchy, isn't it? If you get my drift. This why did he come forward and nobody else? Where was Brad? Where was Lucy? Where was Brandon? And now reading this, it says here, Jay Slater's friend Lucy Law said the teen had called her and said he was in the middle of nowhere, blah, blah, blah. We all know that. Lucy Law, who travelled to the Spain Island to party with the teen, told the hearing she started panicking. After receiving the call, she told the hearing Jay asked her if cactuses were poisonous. Oh, that's another thing. She tried to change the narrative and blame the cactus. Did you notice that at the very, very beginning? And she's still trying to do it now, but she didn't want to turn up before. And all of a sudden, they've tried to force her to turn up because the coroner is getting a bit suspicious. So what's it say here? She said the area where the body was found was about 3.5 hour walk from the Airbnb and was really steep, really dangerous, and it was easy to lose your footing. Pathologist confirms Jay's cause of death. Home Office, oh no, we already know that. Why do they have to get you all excited? Let's see. And again, the Spanish authorities, well, we all know what the Spaniards are like when it comes to policing, just like the Portuguese. They're absolutely crap. You just can't trust the Spanish. I'm sorry. Well, Spanish authorities anyway. And basically, it's saying here that now they've decided that Lucy is too unwell to go to the next hearing. Very, let me think about this for a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, oh, here we go. Mark William Thomas again. According to Mr. Williams Thomas, it is possible that some paranoia was present because his friends were saying he was not making much sense and being argumentative, which was very unlike Jay. Wow. Well, that's because that geezer, oh, actually, I better not mention his name because he's another one that likes to go around threatening people because he's in with the dodgy lot over in Tenerife. But you know the guy he went to the B&B with? Yeah, him and Rocky. Yeah, it's not as if Jay would have been able to survive himself, giving himself a clear overdose like that. I think he was spiked, in my personal opinion. And I do believe, yes, he may have owed money to that guy and Rocky, who he went to the Airbnb with, or somebody else for that matter, somebody that no one's ever heard of. There's always someone in the background that is the ringleader of everything. And it's all these little people and the managers, as I like to call them, that get the brunt of it. And I do believe, yes, he was murdered, probably murdered, in my personal opinion, allegedly. Don't take that as fact, YouTube. So it says here, the inquest has ended for the day. The coroner will deliver his summoning. There's just nothing really clear about it, is there? The mountain rescue teams could not explain why he chose to go down to the... If you're that out of your head, as Rocky and co claimed, and Lucy and Brad, there's no way he would be able to walk along that terrain. Even Paul, what's his name? What's his name? Oh, Paul Arnott, I think it is, who was out every single day trying to, do his best in finding him. I think he was threatened to keep quiet about certain things because I noticed on some of his travels, he noticed things and you sit there and think, oh, that's a bit weird. What have you found there, Paul? And we're talking about Jay Slater at the minute, Avril. We'll talk about the rest in a minute. It's so if you think about it, all these people that went out to help, all of a sudden they started disappearing or just backing off and keeping quiet. Then all of a sudden, Jay's body turns up. Don't you think that's a bit strange? And then Mark William Thomas, all this time, like in the Maddie case, he was trying to push the narrative away from what the public was truly feeling and what, like, YouTubers and TikTokers were starting to get to the bottom again. Hi, Lottie. Do you know what I mean? So I think the truth will come out. And then there was all this argument, wasn't there, about the Debbie, his mum, and the GoFundMe. And at first, I thought that was a bit dodgy. I thought, hang on a sec, what's going on here? And it seems like Rachel, Brad's mum, was in control of Debbie a bit. I just think the whole thing is very suspicious, and there's got to be answers, because would you, if you were drunk or off your head, risk? Oh, I don't know. You wouldn't be able to go that far as they claim Jay walked on that terrain, high up terrain like that triangle. Would you? It's really, really weird. But anyway, let's hear your comments about that. I saw Screwed on a mission up there somewhere. Right, hang on, hang on. Right. Vicky supposedly had a panic attack in the water, yet two attempts to take a selfie. Yes, unattractive narcissist, he certainly is. I hate my voice. Shut up, Denise. You don't have to be polite. I really hate my voice. Really hate it. Anyway, you've got to cheer me up today, everyone. I'm not telling you why. Bloody men. I know this case, but can't remember. Yeah, I think what I'll do for Monday is get more into it, because I've got the thing, but I didn't have a proper look at it. I'll do a bit more over the attempts to locate Rocky. Hang on, I found something. The coroner's officer spoke to Stephen Rockers on April 17th ahead of the initial inquest hearing. She explained the needed and statement from him and arranged to send him an email. After that point, he has not responded to any attempts to contact him. These attempts include several visits by Met police officers. Really? Strange that, isn't it? So who was it? Because first of all, the UK police were not interested. They used the excuse as, oh, the EU, a Brit going missing abroad, we can't really do anything about it because we're not connected anymore. Then all of a sudden, the Met Police get involved. Do you think that was pressure from the public? I do believe so. Met police officers to two addresses in London where he had been registered, sending police officers to a business address, searching the police national computer and searching voting records. Joe was out of his mind. In a statement to Spanish police, Brandon said Jay called him even when he was trying to walk home after leaving the Airbnb. Jay didn't seem frightened, but he thought he was out of his mind. Well, he was a young lad, 19, going to a rave up in another country. You've got all the drugs in his system. The heat he's probably not used to. I know in other countries it's a different kind of heat, but still, your body taking all them drugs and alcohol at the same time, it's not going to go very well. So, yeah, of course he'd be out of his mind. And plus, this guy, what's this guy's name? The guy that Jay set up, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. But we all thought he had something to do with it, that the whole Tenerife with Lucy, Brad, etc., was a setup by that other guy that nearly died. Like he had something in his head, like they smashed his head to pieces or something. I just find it really, really weird. But anyway, let's get on with these comments before I get behind. I know this case, but can't remember. Yeah. Tricky went into the sea because he has bursting for a pee. And when he came out, he heard someone shout, "Your mind is your pants and your dick is so." Oh. Tricky how to be careful. He could have had a dodgy ticker once the families. Well, well, we have seen some basking sharks and whatever sharks lately in those territories. So he's lucky, really, that none of them tried to have a go. SP initial slots. SP. Who's SP? Oh, I catch a little ditty get knotted. Yeah, probably even the sharks thought, no, there's nothing there. We'll move on. You lot tonight, you've got to behave. Oh, I remember the family seemed dodgy as hell. Was it stepmom or something? His dad, Wayne, I like him. I think he was the most centered one out of all of them. He's not happy. He's asking questions, and I know he's been in touch with Wax Unfiltered. So go to Wax's YouTube. You'll know all about. He's really investigating the Jay Slater case over there. He's really good. He's ex-gangster, by the way. So you know he would know what he's talking about. And what she doesn't like cricket either. Jade's parents set up GoFundMe before they yeah, that's I understand, yeah, some people in desperation do, but on the flip side, she had a very good job. Allegedly, she was seen after a few days after setting up the GoFundMe, she was out buying or getting her nails done, doing this, doing that, so everyone got their back up. And the amount she wanted was a bit too extreme, in my opinion. But I don't know, was Rachel encouraging her? Oh, yeah, put it up to this. Oh, yeah, and that was the other thing. They were saying that Jay owed a certain amount of money to a big dealer, and that Rachel was trying to get the GoFundMe money as that. I think it was 50K, I can't remember now. And that was the exact amount that the dealer wanted, allegedly, but we can't know that for sure. Was Jay Slater the one with something to do with a Rolex? Yes, yeah, he had something to do with a Rolex. I think he allegedly nicked a Rolex or something. Well, yeah, allegedly. Oh, do you know what? My bad, guys, my bad. I should have gone back on the Jay Slater group and looked before and just like typed my name in and looked at the reminder of what I like me and others have been posting over like the last however long year. Apparently he lost his key. He was started walking up to the, oh no, that's it. He went to the B&B and then he left. And there was a picture, they sent quite a cryptic picture of someone holding a cigarette wrapped in some kind of shawl or blanket that everyone was suspicious about, which is fair enough. And then he went out, walked off, and the Spanish lady of the B&B told him apparently about the bus or something, and he said no, he wanted to walk, and allegedly he walked off a cliff, allegedly. But yeah, I don't think when you're out of your head, you would even have the energy, physical energy, to get up a mountain that high. And there's some tunnels as well. Hang on, let me look it up actually. Right, no, I've got to do it on Chrome. Right, hang on. Right. Tunnels in mountains in Jay Slater case. Right, oh no, I can't use videos, can I? Right, these. There was these tunnels. Was Jay inside? What I'm going to do is, right, hang on. Jay Slater emerged from his mountain cave in Tenerife with words. Oh God. Oh my God, this is so bad. Some of these memes. Right, there's cave secrets here. This is one of the entrances to the cave. I'll screenshot that. And then there was. Oh no, that's a video. Why do they all have to be videos? So, and allegedly, some of these tunnels were used, obviously, for drug smuggling and stuff, just like the tunnels in Jib. And this was the white car one. Sod going down all them bendy lanes. Right, where are we? Da-da-la-la. Image file. Oh, come on, goddamn. Right, so first everyone was suspicious of these white cars. I mean, for goodness sake, every car in Tenerife is practically white anyway. Sorry, Pam, I've got to get rid of you. So this it was allegedly one of these white cars. He was allegedly someone saw a man of Jay's description get dropped off at this little like turny lay-by thing here. And then I'll tell you what, if that person below bangs one more time, I'm going to put this live on loud on my surround sound so she can suffer my voice. So that Brad gets out for a wee and so these are North Portal. There's one of the tunnels and South Portal there. Allegedly, they do believe whoever killed Jay walked him through the tunnel to the other side and threw him off. Where's the other one? I'll show you. Because yeah, I mean I know there's caves everywhere in the world, but a lot of them do get used for drug smuggling. And sadly, the Spanish police are all in with it, aren't they? So, if I remember rightly, this one's from the South Portal entrance, and then it goes right through there, all the way to the North Portal. No, was Jay Slater the one? Yeah, he had nicked a watch or something, but we can't. And he bragged about it, but we can't be 100% sure. Mark Williams, one of the best, besides exposing Jeremy Sauer as a nice, oh yeah, as if nobody knew, has a failure of solding diddling squat. Jeremy Vine asked him to look into Alex Belfield. He uncovered, yeah, exactly. He uncovers nothing. What Mark William done was he got info before he went on the news to break the news. Oh, I've got an update. Yeah, he was getting the updates from Wax, from Beth, from myself because he contacted me, and and that's when I said to him, you shouldn't even be doing this because all you're doing is changing the narrative. And then he went to Chris Tenerife, and that was when Chris Tenerife started getting a bit funny. He had a meltdown on TikTok, and then he changed the narrative all of a sudden, didn't he? If anyone knows who Chris Tenerife is, and then Mark Williams went off for a bit. Then he came back with just like saying that stuff the public had already been suspicious of. He is just I don't know. He's just a chance of that one, and he shouldn't be allowed on TV for crying out loud. If the media knew his past and what he'd done to people, then he wouldn't be on TV ever again. Yeah, Tenerife. I'd never go there. Yeah, not too bad, thanks, Avril. How are you? Yeah, definitely drugs involved. Dr. Michael Mosley went missing and ended up being unalive suspicious. In my opinion, he was. Yeah, yeah, it's all very, very weird. Right, hang on, I'm just going. These dodgy Jeffs are so weird, believers. Yes, the family. Oh, hang on. These dodgy deaths are so weird, but that's it. I believe us. Yeah, apparently Debbie and Wayne wanted a private autopsy, so whether I think they did. I can't remember. I'm going to have to find out some more. been going out to Tenerife for many years and it's not as nice. No, it sounds quite a loud place, doesn't it? A bit too peoply for my liking. Yeah, because it's because although there's a lot of tourists, not all the tourists know about these caves, so they could have quite hidden him in this cave somewhere. And I don't think that from what someone was saying last year that these caves aren't just straight. There's all little like decoys and blah blah blah. They could have easily put him somewhere like in a little, you know what I mean, dent bit or something. And tourists could easily just walk past and not even know. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Joe. He was happy to speak up about Big Pharma. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Joe. Oh, thank you, Avril. Oh, I would. Do you know what? I wish you could come over for a mug of tea. I wish you could all come over for a mug of tea. I could hug you all sometimes. You always cheer me up. I read Jay. Yeah, Jay was 19, Denise. A different case, but again, very suspicious. Millie Dowler, Brian Harvey, for all his misgivings, got the nail on the head. Levy Belfin. Yeah, that's true. Have you been watching any of Brian's Invisible? Is it Invisible Race Group? His new channel. I'm still pissed what he done to my mate Eddie. What Brian and Mo done to Eddie. That was out of order. No, police don't do anything anywhere, do they? Oh, that's exactly what I think. Oh, thank you. Sure, he is a killer, but he's taking the flak for Christian live inside. Yeah. Hi, RB. How you doing? However, Levy got mixed up with the wrong people. Man, substances involved. Yeah. Apparently, that guy who Jay set up, apparently the guy either allegedly slept with an underage girl or raped her. I can't remember now. And I think the story has been taken offline. All very strange, don't you think? Yes, it was his first holiday abroad, yeah, without his parents. Yeah, Penny Bunny's good at this. Penny Bunny's really good. Oh, yeah, Sarah Payne. Sarah Payne's dad was friendly with Levy Belfield. Her dad died in the same DOS house as Fred and Rose West's son. Just, yeah. It all sort of, after a number of years when certain things happen, it all sort of, you join the dots just slightly, don't you? Yes, 30 words and people that tell the truth. Has bugger all to do with the Interpol and independent of that, we don't have to be. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Get knotted. We don't have to, if your Brits are abroad, you look after them. If Spanish police want to make it difficult, well, you bloody well make it difficult for them. What the Met Police should have done was like send Interpol over there and said, "Look, you Spanish useless wankers." Oh, excuse my language. Swear pot, Joe. Swear pot. And what was I saying? Oh God. They should have sent Interpol up there, but I don't know. How do we know they weren't there undercover? As soon as Jay's thing got a bit suspicious, we don't know. We might never know. But if they were, they'd done a rubbish job. I would have done better. Actually, all of us in NATO would have done better. Do you think he put something in his speedo when he came out? Well, I'm wondering if he's hiding some of the money in there. We'll have to call Captain Sparrow and ask him to go for a treasure hunt. You know, Fifi likes to hide her money around Gibraltar. Wasn't stepmom seemed to. No, not the stepmum. It was his mum. Everyone started getting suspicious about, which I understand because I think we all were, especially the amount she asked for straight away. Maybe Candle's got worse. He's up. What's up with it? Waiting for it to talk about itself. What's going on with Candy? Then, so long as no one don't mind, I'm not being rude. Yeah, no, you're fine. Really, and the chat goes by so fast. Some people do really well. Yeah, I think when it's a busy chat, you've really got to type fast, haven't you? Because I don't think there's any way to slow the chat down when it's going that fast. Hmm, that's a good question. But if he did, and he wasn't a bit blah, blah, bit of bother with Rocky and that other guy I can't mention, would they have just done something to him anyway in his sleep? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Jay went hoping that he'd survive. You just don't know what happens behind closed doors. And with broken finger, 3 fingers bandaged together. Oh, that's horrible. Hang on, who is Michael Mosley? I forgot. What's he look like? Who was he? Michael Mosley. I've got to look that up now. It's going to bug me. Michael. Oh, Michael Mosley. Is it a British British television and radio journalist? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Hang on. Oh, God. Why isn't there any? Oh, come on. Moses cause of death into. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, yes. That wasn't right. Let's get this up. Right, let's get these off. Share screen, share. Oh, you need binoculars. Oh, right, right. Let's go up to the top. Right, an inquest into the death of broadcaster Dr. Michael Mosey has not been able to determine a cause, with the coroner instead recording an open conclusion. The 67-year-old science journalist went missing in June after going for a walk on the Greek islands of Symi. If I pronounce that right, Symi or Simi. His disappearance sparked a high-profile search effort by emergency services, and his body was found after 4 days. In written findings, senior coroner for Buckinghamshire, Crispin Butler, said the cause of Dr. Mosey's death was oh God, honestly, why can't people? Oh, so our tributes to it's so they all seem to disappear, and all this with the royal family, the 2 deaths, guns by their heads and stuff. You just think, what the hell is going on? Let's read down it. Michael had initially left his mobile phone back at the house to prevent it getting wet on the ferry, the document added. But I don't. Why would you leave your mobile phone at home because you could put it in your we all have mobile phones on ferries. Why would he that doesn't make that's the first thing that doesn't make sense to me. The findings said Dr. Modi had a rucksack, a litre of water, a biscuit, a hat, and an umbrella with him and was described as looking energetic and cheerful as he set off. You see, not that just doesn't make sense to me. Why not? Oh, but anyway, where were we? Right, I'm just right. Yeah, I just saw a quick enough as me beat me to it. I honestly thought she'd won. I have been having one. All right. It's alleged he either took substances or lost them in the car. Yeah, it's either he took them all for himself or wanted to try and make a bit of money himself. Yeah, I mentioned this before, but Brian Harvey didn't run himself over. He owed a big drug debt. Also, he claims he was attacked with a machete and not nothing. At two girls, no it was a planned. Right, well, yeah, mm, yeah. Yes, I heard that too. Like those doctors who keep dying in plane crashes. Yes, another plane crash, didn't it? You had the one in, was it a few months ago in America somewhere, that medical flight, and then a medical flight over here a few days ago. Very weird. Medical flights, royal families die unaliving themselves with guns next to, allegedly guns next to them, and scientists. Hmm. Yeah, very, very strange. What did they know? That's what I want to know. I'm not saying about the royal family people, but Dando's fiance was doing the to Her Majesty the Queen. Interesting. You know, doctor, you would think she would have more. Mm. Exactly. This is what really irritates everybody because it's always the police. Same with the grooming gangs. It's always the police that shut things down, change the narrative, and try and shut people up. And I think why you're going to get found out. Lies always get found out. So it's all about healthy lifestyle, is it? And goes off for a walk in the midday sun. Yeah, true. Did Ron Harvey say he ran himself over with a car? If he did, we know that. Not. Yeah, he told Eddie that the reason why he ran himself over with the car, he told Eddie it was all to do with a hot jacket potato. Yeah, I don't know how on earth you can. Honestly, this the crap. He's a good investigator, but he should be in the right mental state to do it. And some of the things after what happened, and he did what he did afterwards, some of the wacky things he was coming out with was just unbelievable. Sounds like we're going to give a talk on. Yeah, but if they were going to, I don't think they would have been allowed over if they were going to say, "Oh, cannabis is the cure for cancer." They wouldn't have been allowed because Big Pharma would have just not allowed it anyway. Oh, I don't know. Barry George was set up for being the spectrum and essentially having gunpowder that equated to the Oh wow! Not long ago, it's something like a dozen doctors heading to Argentina or some such place, all in one plane. Yeah, it's very, very weird. Either they had a not a cannabis cure, but they found a different cure, or maybe not a cure, maybe something that was better than chemo, because they do say it's the chemo that kills you. Maybe they had found something a lot better than chemo, and again, Big Pharma were like, "Well, no, we can't have this." We'll say, "Yes, come over and do your talking, but on the way, we're gonna do something." Because I suppose they have to the public and the little men in their companies, like in the governments, they have to make out that they're all willing and all inviting, and then boom, planes start crashing everywhere. I'm like, thanks, sorry, not been around there. I had to do. No, no, you're all right. That poor young mother that was found in the river today. I'm not buying that. River today? Oh, Pam, tell me more. My goodness, we've got a lot to investigate, guys. We're going to be very busy. Mm, that's very true. They tried to make out Jill's killer was a stalker. If he was stalking to the point he could source a firearm, her address and shoot her, he'd have built up to that and she'd have known. And yeah, exactly. But you can let off a yeah. This case sounds like the Natalie Holloway case involving John Van Der Sloot. Natalie's father, Dave, is my insurance agent. These past. Oh wow! Quick, his car got dented. I believe someone. Oh my god! More like he blooming pulled out in front of a motorbike. He claims he pulled over to be sick and accidentally run himself over. I've been peeing myself watching Gertie Road off the Beaver. Yeah, she is funny. Have you seen the case in Canada where the two kids disappeared? Sorry, don't mean to. No, no, you're all right. Two kids disappeared. When did that happen? Just sort of catching up with her. I highly recommend people look up Brian Harvey's work on the Macmillan Dome. Yeah, I do think that is worth a look too. He is good. Doctors on planes going to give cancer talks. There's natural cures, turkey tail mushrooms. Oh wow. Don't you'll make Candy jealous. Yeah, Brian Harvey's was in East 17. That's such a great story. I have a reading on it and I spoke about it on one of my other channels. Such a shady family. Impossible if your hand broke. Unlikely though, isn't it? Oh, is this a new one? Who was the person that hung himself and then shot himself twice? Wow. Shot himself twice. That's a new one. I think as soon as he saw Mum talk, Mum would be so is your reading on your channel. Hmm. Don't even leave a room without my phone. Something I should address. Yeah, and the fact that he had a bottle of water in his rucksack, but he left his phone behind, and he would have had other gadgets. Yeah, none of that makes sense. Dodgy as hell. I think Julie's something with drugs and mess with one. Yeah, yeah, jaded. Yeah, that's my mother finds I'm good. You don't leave that. Yeah, exactly. And people leave their phone at home and they go out. I was doing a text talk at church, and most would come with their problem, but not their phone because yeah. Mhm. No one goes anywhere without their phones nowadays. In my opinion, I think it'd be quite dangerous not to. Depends on whether car is an incline. It can go backwards or forwards, depending if flat can stand still, if not. Yeah, I would just feel horribly vulnerable without it. Yeah, exactly. It's like the mobile phones now are just like, I don't know, yeah, skipping rope. When you was a kid, you took it everywhere. Ferrell lives behind an iron gate. Both the house and even the marina is ring-fenced with a yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I mean, we know with Ferrell, people are after her, and she has to look over her shoulder for the rest of her life. No, you're right, Joe. You can support who you want. You're not going to get judged over here. There was a young girl's body found on Sandringham Estate. You, yeah. Apparently, the news or the people were saying that because that estate is so big, it's not all bricked up like 6 foot. There's because it's so big, they're just like the normal little gate. Allegedly, someone could have murdered the girl and just dumped her over Sandra like one of those little gates. It's just weird. A lot of frail people fall down a lot lower. Don't want any more bothering on their way. My daughter has a tracker on my granddaughter. Yeah, that's the I put. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people are putting trackers on their kids' phone. It's a good idea. The flat straight there, isn't it? Oh, the street was flat. Oh God. I got 15. I won't let it go out without her phone. Yeah, it's a good idea. It is a good idea. There's a lot of older people and they don't even have a phone. They don't want one. Yeah, the old elderly people don't want phones, which I understand. It's really not their thing. Or they do, and when they text you or try and figure things out on the phone, it's like really hilarious. 14-year-old twin daughters, and I have a 15-year-old son, Pam. There, I think I need to say that. Oh, yikes, Kaz. Gone anywhere unless pushed it. There was an inconsistency with his story that night. One instance, he claimed he had left a party and was drunk. So why wasn't he charged with drink driving? And the more infamous one being, yeah, that's true. Personally, I would never put a track on my daughter's phone. Who's tracking who? Anything the government suggests. Yeah, you got a point there, but some of them are, yes, most of them are actually private companies that don't allow the government to get involved unless that child goes missing or for a very good reason. They lay broken on the sidewalk for hours before they found them. Yeah, yeah. What happened to that? Did they get any results or anything from that flight that went missing? That whatever it was called years ago, that just vanished into thin air. It's always going to be our boat. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe my I can't believe Leah's going to be 23 this year, the age I had her. I said, "Don't you get any ideas yet?" Mind you, I did say to her, actually, I said, "When you meet the right man, if you're lucky and that's young, I do advise to have kids younger, but a sensible age, younger, so that you can keep up with you got more stamina. Get it out the way when you're young." A friend of mine, actually, her daughter was 14. She doesn't mind me telling this story. Her daughter Mel, she was 14 when she had Paige, and she was a bloody good mother. And she still is a very good mother. Not all very young parents, whatever. Right, where are we? Getting on. I remember going out as a kid, no phones, be home. Yeah, or your parents told you you can come back when the street lamps come on. That's when you go home. Oh, those were the good days, weren't they? Those were the good days when food tastes better, everything tastes better. He pulled over to sit after eating too many jacket spuds and somehow ended under a car. His upper torso got injuries. Oh, oh, she is, isn't she, Kaz? She's our little Batman. Julianne, da 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 da. Julianne is our little Batman, going to get all the gossip. Preparing supper, so am I. No, you're right, Denise. Thanks for joining us. And that's unlike you. Years ago, studies found cures. Ones like turkey tail. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Pam, your kids are 39 and 43. You don't even look old enough for your children to be that old, if that makes sense. You're lucky. You look very young. Well, that's Brian's story. Well and truly debunked then now. Oh, God. Everyone can't make money if we're not. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. Patrick has rude rage, bad calls, then F. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, honestly. And I've always been weirdos about, but it's a lot worse now. It doesn't help either invaders. One reason why we moved. Yeah, that's true. But sadly, though, get knotted. They're starting to put them out in the more rural areas. The village, hang on, right. From where I am, you got another village, then another village. It was in the other village at a school where they'd put some of these immigrants in. One of the girls, immigrants, had attacked one of the white school, the local school kids, and there was like massive riots down there and everything. And apparently there's a hotel full of immigrants in that little village, and that's really close to home. So we're not impressed at all. And of course, she used the race card. And he put up a video at one time complaining that someone had the audacity to park next to him. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh. Joe, it's really strange. You should look a complete mystery. Brian, of course, also being infamous for sexy comments on the 19th. Then, yeah, yeah. We moved out of London a few years back to a village, and I love it. It's sad when I go. Yeah, London's not the same anymore, is it? It's not a place where you'd like to live. Just don't be in London openly using phones. Someone told me at 3 on the day that wow, yes. Yes, because first you had the scooter mobs, didn't you, nicking everyone's phones and jewellery and hats and stuff. And then the police started coming down harsh of them, like literally chasing them and running them over. And then there was a great big outcry. Oh, you can't do that. That's murder. That's assault. The police can't do that. And like, I think who was in power? Oh, whoever was in power at the time said, "Well, tough, Met Police, you carry on running them over because they're on scooters." How that? Do you know what I mean? How else are these great big police cars going to catch them? You've got to. We're not allowed to use. Well, the police aren't allowed guns in this country, so they have to use the harsher approach, if you like. And that's like run them over, crash them, make sure they crash into walls, and then all the cops get out and jump on the car to what's the word called? Oh, I'm so tired, guys. You know what I mean. Um, and it works. It works. It has to be done, I'm afraid. And to be quite honest with you, after those two dogs that the police killed for no reason whatsoever, I just don't trust the police with guns in this country. Oh, backwards, if park forwards, or oh right, we're still talking about Brian's car, are we? Even more bizarre, Brian claims whilst he was being treated by medics, the fire brigade after the car rolled over him that a cannibal must. Oh my god, that's hilarious. In view of driven out of yeah, this is it. They normally end up in Clacton. Starts with the mum's TV interview the day after the I'm going to have to look these two children up now. What's the lady's name? What are their names? Oh, I'm a bit behind. Yeah, they do, and nothing tastes the same. Even the potatoes, they're not the same. Roast potatoes back in the day used to taste really nice, and now over the last 20 years, they just don't roast nicely anymore, do they? Oh, hi Graham. How's the other side today? I'll have you know that iron gate is to keep Tricky from getting. Well, it didn't work, did it, dear? Because you're now in the wall, and Tricky is still behind. He's entered the iron gate because your wife allowed him through the iron gate. She wasn't faithful to you. Labour increasing inheritance. What? I'm not having that. No, we can't have that, guys. Labour are increasing inheritance tax from 20 to 40% to older people are rushing to gifting children money to reduce inheritance. That's shocking. And Boris Johnson said he was going to demolish the inheritance tax, but I don't think I think they got rid of him before he even got a chance to. Or it was just another false promise. You'd never know. Putting them everywhere. Yeah, it's sad. It's really bad. No, so no, I've never been to Essex when I was a kid on holiday though. Yeah, it's nice in Essex. Oh, no, I'm hoping where I am will say until Labour out Tories, West Snakes, not a lot. I know this is the problem. Who do you vote for? They are. They are. It's sickening. Just so sad. The UK's ruined. They're destroying it. And yeah, exactly. We're just supposed to lie down and take it. Now I live in a village in the beauty country. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. It's nothing to miss. Yikes. Go shopping in London. Where do you expect you find its numerous fake rollers? Good one. Can't wait for grandchild Julie, but not for another 10 years. There's nowhere to park. Yeah, this is it. So you lived, and even before that, it was a nightmare to park in London. Oh no, yes, I remember. Yes, let's arrange that then. 5th. Sorry, Avril. Let's arrange that. When do you want to do it? Right, I'm really behind. Right, so guys, me and Avril are going to do a live about the Nova Scotia children. So let's save any talk about them till that live then. That'll be good. We need to get more into true crime, you guys. Did you see the dance clip? I mean, something. What dance clip? Why do I miss everything? Dennis Bill Gates wants to us to. Oh my God. I must admit, I did eat an ant once by accident, and it did actually taste quite nice, but don't tell anyone. It tasted quite metallic. I said you can get rented properties that are gated. As a permanent victim and go feel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, heartstring tuggery. Hi, Sarah. Hope we aren't paying for Vicky to have two bed, Gaff, even though his dog has a roof over his mum's place. Vicky should be in one bed. Yes, exactly. But no, he could. Apparently, they can get away with that if they've got a child. They can get away with it and say, "Well, I need two bedrooms for when they come and visit." All right, thank you, Avril. I became a special constable after left Navy. Did for a year. It was getting woke by then already. So is wife. Oh, get knotted. Do you want to contact the HR department? We could work together. Special constable. You could let us into a few secrets. Right, probably unless she wanted to marry to become UK citizen. Yeah, yeah, they do. These mail order brides. What some men, either British women don't want them or British men don't realise what's in front of them and just fob the I don't know, maybe one woman, English woman off, and then they realise, oh, no English women want me, so I'll go and get a mail order bride from Asia. But Tricky done the same after attacking Marley. Tricky can't divorce Lou, but she knows where the bodies are buried. He has to funeral money first. She'd lose her sit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is it. This is about all green cards, money, and just no one wanting Tricky. Yeah, that's true, Pam. Yeah, they are very easy to control. Oh, Avril. Oh, you guys. Avril sent me a link. I forgot to put it up actually. Right, okay. So me and Avril first we'll do the Nova Scotia, and then I'll put the link up another time. We'll go through the Maddie thing briefly again because Avril sent me something very interesting about the Maddie Maddie McCase by Sonia Poulton. I'm not too keen on Sonia Poulton because she likes Tricky and she bullied as well. Yeah, he is, Joe. That was Gwen in the lounge when he sat outside in the car in the video. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right there, RB. Plenty of sailors married Asian girls thinking they'd be, but they got to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so right, let's get that off the screen. Remove. Right, that's all right. When it said stop, I've never seen that before, stop screen. I thought, oh no, don't tell me I'm going to kick myself out. Right, so what has Feral been up to? Has she been behaving? What has she been doing? I need to know these things because I really, right, she grassed Russ up to Tricky. Right, now I'm trying to remember what we were talking about before Sarah. Who grass Russ up to Tricky? Who grass Russ up to Tricky? I can't remember. Oh yes, Ferrell has been going after Paula. Fifi, can you stop going after Paula and everyone, please? I mean, you guys. Right, now I'm missing things. Right, I need to know who grassed who up to Tricky. Right, hang on. Ferrell has more or less said Paula is lying. That's exactly what has Paula lied about exactly? It's anyone who tells the truth about them is lying. And oh, hang on. She posted an intimate clip of her and Graham. Oh yes, yeah, obviously, yeah, that was it. Sonia Poulton, yeah, she yes, that was it. It was her. She grasped Russ up to Tricky. Paul said he doesn't know Fiona. Fiona says that's a lie. Paula says she doesn't know Fiona. Fiona says that's a lie. Oh, I see. I need to send Fifi a new bikini. The one she had, she's what? Is she wearing a bikini? My goodness, what would my nan say? The latest now can. Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry, but that's a bit weird considering his typing has been perfectly normal for the last God knows how many years. Oh, probably. Anything of her, him on the camera. Yes, and when they, yes, that was just, no, you just don't do that. Yes, nearly a swear word there, Jar. Swear word there, Jar. Swear word there, Joe. She wore bikini answer. Oh, for goodness sake, Phil, you've got no dignity, have you? You go to a ball and you wear a bikini under it. I mean, for goodness sake, what was you hoping, dear? That you'd find a rich banker you could do it in the bushes with? Yeah, that's true. So who is the woman? Who's the woman in the window? In the car window still? I thought we all thought that was Gwen. Oh, the doctor didn't even ring me back about that, Joe. I have so what I've had to be doing is just do no tummy muscle exercises or anything, which is really annoying. But he didn't, so I'm gonna have to ring them tomorrow and tell them off. I don't know, Joe. Hi Rachel, how you doing? No, don't worry about it. Not everyone does, even if you press notify me, not everyone gets a notification. Well, Rachel, first of all, we're trying to figure out who the woman in the window is. Has Farah washed her feet yet? Screwed? My feet are clean. Okay, so when you get the picture of my foot. Oh, and Rachel, what I'm doing is I'm testing Screwed. I'm going to send him a picture of my foot. If he doesn't try and sell it online, I'm going to give him that video. It's all about trust, Screwed. This is your last chance to see if you can be trusted. Yeah, he is funny. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna have to go soon, but half of me doesn't want to. Because sometimes it's not good being left with your own thoughts. Last I saw of Gwen on his channel was a photo of her and Luberg sat together at a cricket. No, wait, was PA's way. Was that an up-to-date photo of them? I don't know. I mean, Gwen is quite cute, isn't she? I think, if anything, I think we need to encourage Gwen to come forth. Contact the HR department, please, Gwen, and tell us everything you know. We will protect you. We will obviously put you in our personal custody so that you're safe. And we will make sure Tricky and Co won't be able to get to you, but we need to know everything. What do you know, Gwen? Come over. Tell us. You know where the HR department is. Right. Right, hang on. Being exposed as. I just Grumpy Sapper's latest pick being exposed as Atalanta. What? Oh my God. Thing is, Candle doesn't need a trans in because he hasn't seen pink. My God. Who's gone Grumpy Sapper is a good last first time. Yeah, I'll definitely try and remember to get over there next time. Then stay on here longer. Don't go and be on your own. I'll try. Hang on a sec. So I just had to get a drink. Thank you guys. Right. Yeah, you've got to. Are you what are you going to be doing tomorrow, Screwed? I don't think I've blocked anyone. Will probably be YouTube filter. I most likely have to log into desktop YouTube Studio. Or do you go on StreamYard? StreamYard? Scooby Doo exposed them. What did he? Who's Scooby Doo? Or is that just like just Scooby Doo? Bye, Denise. Thanks for joining us. Video with Fifi and Graham, and they had a 1940s party. She was not. Oh yes, I remember that party. Who was annoying with her laugh? Gwen. I didn't hear her laugh. I just thought she had quite a cute smile. mind you, if Fifi thought Gwen might have been in the way, and obviously Fifi felt that Gwen had to go over to Spain. Um, what was I saying? You just don't know how Gwen might have felt, because thinking about it, Tricky and Fifi, Gwen probably got left out, but on video she had to be included. Do you know what I mean? There's probably nothing worse than going to another country with your alleged boyfriend who's a piece of shit. Oh, sorry, swear jar. Um, and feeling you're not included, only on camera, if that makes sense. Kept in Tomatoes shouldn't be kept in fact more taste room. Yes, you're right there actually, especially homegrown. Lies are only 2 minutes long. Yes, Screwed, you've got to do longer videos. Don't make your live tomorrow be boring and 2 minutes long. Julian, it looked ridiculous. Why on earth did he do that? Right, what's tomorrow? Friday. I'll be back by then anyway. I heard it was a swingers party. Well, yeah. Yeah, and you, Rachel. Thanks for popping over. She did, didn't she? She did look a bit like a hostage. Blink twice, Gwen. I felt like saying, blink twice, Gwen, if you're being held hostage. I'm at hospital having hand looked at tomorrow at 12, so probably will miss you. Oh, well, good luck with your hand tomorrow, get knotted. I was on for nearly 3 hours this week, RB. You missed my epic dance moves and Barry White. Screwed. When did you do a 3 hour live? Yeah, he can't keep them though. Ben probably picked up that Fifi like Trevor women. Yeah, exactly. We always know. We always know. And Fifi probably on purpose made Gwen feel quite uncomfortable to make your boyfriend spit. Yeah, yeah, it's really bad. And a good old boogie to a silent disco in his live. It was. Did you have your green mask on, Screwed? And Charlie asked. Oh yes, chubby Charlie. Yeah, he's the one that likes to run around naked on cam. Oh God, please. I'm sorry for defo more true crime. You suit it like chatting away with them, mate. Oh, thank you, Lottie. So, because sometimes I just feel like I'm quite quiet when I run out of things to say. Another whiff to like, yeah. 3 hours in a balaclava and a suit jacket. Oh my God. Did you have aircon? You need to get AC. Sorry, as I didn't know about that. I'm not been alone. Yes. Mm. He gave the scam van to Charlie, chubby Charlie. Run around Charlie. Yeah, you don't have to do a voice changer. Did a stream dedicated to me after my live stream. They even thank you, Joe. We will get into more of the the what Jay Slater maybe next week. Just I thought I'd have time today to get everything together, but you know what I'm like. I'm not being funny, but if my husband did the odd things with our neighbour that those two do, well, I'd be on. Yeah, exactly. Green, orange, are you? Yes, screwed. Are you a member of that certain gang? If so, you shouldn't be. He has no content, otherwise he will talk about Marmite and brass otherwise. No, probably not tomorrow. I don't know, I'll see how I feel. I might need cheering up tomorrow as well. Voice change of work throughout. I'm not fussed about disguising my voice, but it's a deterrent from those wackos working at mine. Yeah, but they're not going to find out your identity from your voice alone, are they? I mean, for example, Dilly Gaff's voice and my voice, quite rare-ish, um, because we're both from London, but we sound quite Essex as well, so we'd be easy to identify. Whereas I mean, do you sound like you've sucked a helium balloon? Is that why? We should do that one day, guys. I'll get some helium thingamajig and come on here. Ciao, ciao, hola. So you have got helium voice. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Some men just don't know what's right in front of them. Clear as long so it's hard enough with the face cover and whatever floats your boat that I can turn my volume up more after all. Or screwed, what you could do is put on a nice male sexy voice so that Fifi comes over. Oh, you sound like chocolate. I say you pick on internet of a Margaret Crosby. Is that Candle before he transitioned or his mum or none of them? Oh, I don't know. I don't bother with men anymore. Too much heartache. Yeah, I do believe we will find the right ones. Right, what's the time? Oh, it's only 10. Oh, what? Isn't that Candor Karma on his normal one? Isn't that actually him? Russ made a video tonight. Oh, for goodness sake, I really need to get on YouTube more often. Yeah, he's getting a bit too big for his boots, isn't he? Yeah, but I'm sure when he had his Karma account that when he had his Karma account that when he had his Karma account, I'm sure I seen the same pic on his old one, so I think that might definitely be him. Release more photos candle this week on my channel. Yeah, candle transition today. Which way? We'll never know. One day he's what did we say his name was? Karen. The next day he's whatever. Imagine him floating more and more in his bedroom. Yeah. talk about the one who's been burnt. Yeah, I would love to face. Yes, so I would love to meet all of them face to face. I mean, they haven't even got the guts to come over here and explain themselves in the HR department. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Yes, I must admit. Well, Scrood will tell you all. Scrood will tell you all if I've got nice feet. Karen or Darren. Karen or Darren. Oh, brilliant. What's Russ's channel name? I'll sub to him. Russ's channel is absolutely average or absolutely Russ. I'm sure it's absolutely average. That would be a meeting and face to face. I'm not allowed to tell you. I'm not allowed to tell you. Screwed. You can tell them if I've got nice feet or not, but you're just not allowed to sell them online. Found out announced himself he transitioned. Did I miss? Well, I'm just going by what everyone else is saying. RB. I just assume he's admitted that he's transitioning from Karen to Darren. Or hang on, or was it the other way around? I can't remember now. Let me tranny rainbows. Sorry. Oh no, I said the word. Where's my other drink gone? I had a drink a minute ago. Where's that gone? Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine if we met Tricky face to face? Hang on, bear with. Let me get another drink. Can you imagine what Tricky would be like if we bumped into him in Tesco's? Oh God! Did I tell you? Everyone got excited about changing boring budgings to Tesco's in my village, right? And the prices in the Tesco's up there is honestly horrendous, and they haven't got half the stuff you need. And that they don't do the the fire pit jumbo sausages, like 2 packs for £8. They don't do them anymore. So I said, we want Lidl. We want Lidl. There we. I'm back. Back once again. Oh, god damn. Right, I've got to try and cut down smoking, otherwise I can't have this up. Right, where were we? Hi Grace, how you doing? Yes, that's true. In his temper tantrum. I really, really would love to meet Tricky face to face. Actually, he wasn't far away from me not long ago. If I'd known, I would have taken the drive up there. I can imagine what the story would have been the next day. Breaking news. I saw Flop at whatever it was, Joe, and she was loitering around, stalking me. Let's do a live. Oh, I just don't understand men. And it's not like us females can just switch off that easily. Like they can. Yeah, it has. It's been really horrible. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for my penny. It has. The last couple of days have been rain. I hate rain, especially during the day. It just makes you feel ugh. Hang on a bloody minute. Absolutely average. So why am I now thinking absolutely atrocious? Oh, absolutely atrocious is Feral Fifi. She made up that account to stalk Russ and like mock him and stuff. Hi Pops, how you doing? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, guys. Did you all hit the like button? Yeah, I think we should all chase him around just for the laugh. Then at least he can say he was chased by the girls. I tricky legged it from Aldi. The special buyers ran out the Megapint. Yes. I'm in the same county as. Oh my God, you poor thing. Oh God, you better not say that, ding dong. He'll accuse you. He'll accuse you of stalking him. A pic of Margaret Crosby I saw was a long dark-haired lady with a layered hanging. Think it said she's a counsellor. Julianne said Candle allegedly used to be a counsellor. He is swinging both ways then, probably. This is all a lot nastier and runs deeper than I thought. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we worked out, Julianne, that isn't the case. Allegedly isn't the case. But for goodness sake, honestly, over the years, because me and somebody else had been looking at this for quite a long time, and the amount of twists and turns, one minute we think, yep, there's a lead on that, definitely, definitely. Then all of a sudden it's not, then all of a sudden it is, then all of a sudden it's not, and then you think, are they doing this on purpose? Oh right, yeah, that was it. Pardon me, but a lot of people have suggested it's all documented on my channel. Yeah, and you, Avril, thanks for popping over. Yeah, I look forward to that. Take the blame with the police. Yes, and Phil let Gertie take the blame with the police for that account, and it was nothing to do with her. She is absolutely bitchy. She Feral, you are absolutely atrocious. Hi, Defender. Councillor had a different voice. Yeah, that's true. Thinking about it now, similar, but yeah, it's yeah, yeah, exactly. She's got loads. I mean, her house must look like a bloody bot farm. Too thick to be a counsellor. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they do. They do. I do believe Faith was that Bingerling. Is it Bingerling? Never heard of Alan. Do you mean Flop's former friend light candle with a counsellor who lied with a counsellor? Don't know. Yeah, she's just a compulsive liar. And yeah, it's just again, it just goes round and round in circles, doesn't it? Round and round. They just can't stop picking on people. It's just absolutely bloody ridiculous. You would have thought at their age, I mean, she's pushing 50, no, she's pushing 60. You would have thought at her age she'd pack it in and start making friends instead of enemies. What about the politician going to release a feud high up and alive back in the 80s? I think. Sorry, Jane. No, you're right. I don't know. Oh no. I was hearing stuff on Gertie's parodies and trying to piece together, but I didn't know. As I probably was direct targeting. Been new to all of this. What is a bot farm? Just loads of different. Yeah, bot farms where you have God knows how many different phones with uh, different SIM cards in them, and they just make up loads of different accounts with them. So, or just, for example, you can even do it with just one phone if your provider allowed you to have any other SIM in it. But I'm not sure where it stops on one phone. I'm not sure if you can keep putting all different SIMs in or whether it's just 3 or 4 or whatever, but Beryl definitely has got lots of phones. She likes to nick them, doesn't she? And then cries, "Burglary. Ooh, sugars." You to ask for evidence, so I asked her to prove that I said I won't sex change. I'm still exactly, exactly. Farrell, what is the point in you coming up with all these BS stories about other people and YouTubers? You are not providing your audience any evidence to back up any of your claims, so you are in no position to demand anyone ask for evidence. You put up the evidence first. Oh, bloody hell. Candor offer membership, for goodness sake. Her ex-friends perpetrated the falsehood that he was called Alan and the council candidate ran out of work, but with a monthly called Lloyd. He even admitted that. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting. You probably get cobweb work. Probably. The way she has treated Gertie is absolutely disgusting, then plays the victim to her viewer. She is evil. Honestly, it's all fake now. It is. It's disgusting. Hi, Cece. Trans people take something to alter their voice and train their voice to sound like the sex same. I don't know. I think they do try and take something. Yes, true. See, I think you're onto something there. I think she goes to the beach on the packed beaches, has a sunbathe, someone sits next to her. Oh, the phone, I'll just sneak that under. She probably buries it under the sand so that when the person's looking, she, oh, I'll help, doesn't find it, then they walk off and then Fifi walks off with it. Yeah, exactly, Grace. Mhm. Yeah, put the receipts up, you two. That when you put Graham's face instead of him, Queen on the banknote. Because how does that translate to you saying he'd had sex change? These people are stock raving. Yeah, they are. Right, I'm gonna have to go in a minute, guys. I'm not sure if it was a deliberate thing though, RB. I think they may have got it wrong, but it's been going around for quite a while. What ladder did anyone? Oh, yeah, exactly. A ladder. I mean, fancy walking around with a ladder during the day to go and burgle places. Really? Really? Are they really going to walk around with a ladder? Feral, your stories are just total BS. Candles, they're calling him M now. What's home with me? For goodness sake. Oh, he's going to start using that card now, isn't he? The tranny rainbow card. Yeah, they are always saying they want to see receipts, but no, exactly. They never ever provide any receipts ever because they've got nothing. I'm still waiting for Fifi to tell me who she was referring to in that video. Oh, for goodness sake, she always does it. I tell you what, my friend, she's going to get slapped round the face. Spaced face. Oh. Exactly. He calls everybody far worse. I mean, for goodness sake, it's honestly, these people. Yeah, they've tried for years bullshit evidence. But yeah, they just have nothing. They're just right. So with this did someone say that someone say that they either accused Sapa now being at Atalanta, something about Sapa photo earlier, whatever. I saw that one the other day. A group of women with a ladder to break into a house and go to the front door twice. Yeah, exactly. You couldn't make it up, could you? Can't believe one of those bunny bots said that it's not Trevor's voice. Click when he's ranting about Molly. Oh yeah, they accused Russ of being Atalanta. No, it just never happened, did it? Feral, you need to stop lying. And then the police came in. She wasted police time. Oh, they might have been searching for. Yeah, that's true. They probably were searching for a phone. Or wasn't there something they came round for Graham, didn't they? It's because she wants to give herself the illusion that anyone who calls her out is a sugar. Let Sapper have his fun. Sapper's, yeah, let Sapper have his fun. Go Sapper. Yeah, Russ definitely has been through it. Yeah, they tried making out the jovial banknote of Graham as the Queen of Gibraltar was me saying he had sex change. I was calling him a salty queen because he was excused from abiding by the law. Yeah. Well, yeah, but that never happened and they had no intention of it happening either. It was just a ploy to let everyone think, oh yeah, they're onto something. They had to keep the story going and they fail every single time. I took rest Graham. Yeah, yeah, they certainly came round for something. Channel. I apologised to him for believing he was a bad guy. Read a heartwarming post on his channel. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, me too. I think we all do. Just want to meet Atalanta, shake her hand, and buy her an alcohol. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Mhm. Well, thinking about something I actually don't, but I know what you mean. Why did they pick on him? Oh, they pick on all the small channels because they think they're superior. Sorry, no, I just thought I saw some breaking news on the Jay Slater thing. Yeah, it's sorry guys, my mind's a bit focused on something tonight. You know, when you work like 15 years to undo yourself from the last one, and then just takes one person just to trigger you. Because Atalanta started exposing Tricky and Feral about Tricky's scams and frauding veterans and stuff. Oh, I won't know. I got one of her former friends knew Candor for a few years prior, was aware their name was Lloyd and what they looked like, and yet kept the pretense of him being called Alan. Yeah. I don't know everything, just YouTube. And yeah, well, I'm not keen on Ren to be honest, but she is doing good work with the tricky thing. But sometimes, oh, I don't know. I'm not saying anymore. That was a load of nonsense. Oh, hang on. What was a load of nonsense? What have I missed? Load of nonsense. Yeah, them grannies know that was Tricky Voice. It was on Tricky Channel. They are paid to lie for ladies. Oh, they probably are at this point. I mean, we know what him and Debs are up to, and she's married. Girls and slime, to check in or not to check in. Would you class that as chasing? I'm trying to figure out what Defender and Screwed are talking about. To be Atalanta. Well, yes and no, I think. Yeah, I think something must have happened before Graham passed, and by the time they caught up with him, it was too late. It's hard, Poppy. Actually thinking about it when they get drunk. Oh my God, yeah. Can you? Oh, yeah. This is a sad thing. Drama brings the views in. That's what's so frustrating about YouTube. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'm losing everyone here. Hang on. It's difficult. You have to go with your gut, who you want to bother watch. Yeah, exactly. And they go around telling it's just that I just don't like the way they think they can control everyone and everything, telling people who they can and can't watch. And if one of their subs comes up and oh, just for an example, oh, I popped over to Only Flops live the other day, and they'll get ambushed. You've seen Ren's latest post on YouTube. That's regarding an exclusive revelation I revealed last year. Ferrell's ex ran a fake charity for sick kids and claimed princess. Bloody hell. Did you tell her that she got that from you, Screwed? And Tricky has more views when there's drama. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Feel free to post them. Yeah, yeah. Paz does go, doesn't he? And Tricky, he just mouths off. Lady Candor subs, pops them rose fast over. Yeah, I think he buys them probably, or it. Oh, I don't know. Done that one. I can't watch any of them. I only know what they say because I watch Flop and the rest of this. Yeah, picked up and alive and revealed his name. Defo. Oh, interesting. Any new Mexic channel get contacted by Fifi. Kiss of death. Yeah, she's a kiss of death. Mind you, she didn't actually contact me, did she? I think those who know are quite surprised about that, but that's because she knew that I wouldn't take any of her BS. She knew it. She could sense it. Right, hang on, bear with. Play bingo or something for a sec. Guys. Right, the creator's stuck in a vicious circle. They try and talk about something different, but it quickly turns. Yeah, exactly. You actually do well at sticking to your planned schedule. Yeah, I try to, Kaz, thank you, but I kn it's hard. It is very hard. He also confirmed his sister's name. Who? Karen? It's oh, Kaz, I don't know what we can do to keep it talking about a different subject, though. No, it's just not worth giving them the legit view. Yeah, she is. She's the one that keeps all the money thing going on, like the membership. She buys the memberships for everyone, doesn't she? Guys, I've just looked at Etsy and I had a bit of a thick moment because my mind's all over the place today. A customer ordered two gingerbread candles and I only made her one. So I just need to quickly make her another. Oh God. Yeah, Debs is well dodgy. She she buys the memberships. I mean, is she loaded or something? Right, what would do I right? VR9 I'll use the 7. VRL7. Candle making is a science, guys. It's not as easy as just plonking in a wick and putting the candle over it, the wax over it. It is a complete science. So what I'll do, I'll come back over here, get rid of that. Anyone here, Lady Candle? And Fifi didn't say he wanted to block someone and Fifi told him not to. I bet. Oh, interesting. Yes, Poppy, you were here before, Fiona. Mm-hmm. Ever Candle and Moth having for Lady Letitia channel. She is now their new clutches. Oh God. When I Yeah, you were here before, Fiona. Yeah, you know. Did she even give your channel a shout out? Agree, Kaz. I'm so bored of them. Same shit, different day. Yeah, it's just it gets boring, but then they do something so stupid we have to chat about it, and it's funny. I was responding to Lottie's. Oh, right. Makes me want to start a channel just to befriend them and get. Yes, do it. Do it. Change the name. Change your. Make up a totally different name. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell us. Don't tell anyone, and just do it. That could be funny. I'm a little ferret now, Flops. I watch to report back and I do comment they never have the thumbs down. Make you make sense. And after my comments run of their flying. Yeah, they do. They have their little army waiting, don't they? Mexic content is done. I got sick of doing it a long time ago. Yeah, exactly. It's just I think with Meghan Markle, it's just going to be the same old, same old, same old all the time. It just gets boring. Unless we see anything that's worth reporting on or laughing at. Yeah, they're very untrustworthy. The Candle's got good videos. Candle's not got any videos, only line. Yeah, this is it. At least over here, we try and talk about different topics and not them all the time. I've noticed members of a channel get made to be a mod. Oh, right. Tricky Indoors Candle. I've never watched Candle though. It's only because I saw you saying that name, otherwise I wouldn't have. Thanks for being on the money about a lot of stuff. That's why Team Atalanta had me silence when I got close to the bone. That's my name. Yeah, I think some of us have been run round in circles, Slime, to be honest. That doesn't up the view count, does it, regardless? I chose an old video or live of theirs, put on pause and run trans. Yeah, I think if you put it on pause and look at the yeah, I don't think the transcript is classed as a view. No, I don't think it's classed as a view at all, actually. Sorry, I'll do it in that one. And guys, with candle making, it's very important to put your gloves on. Oh, where have they gone? Oh, they're here. Because you don't want to have the taste of gingerbread oil in your mouth. Right, hang on. Oh, I can't roll this thing up. Right, where are we? Right, down to the bottom. Oh my God, what's happened to the mouse? Oh God, don't tell me it's on its way out. Weren't you here before, Fiona? Oh, I don't know actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I think I was. Trouble is, I haven't. Yeah, I was actually, wasn't I? I think. Yeah, I was, because I was doing the. Oh, I first started with the Johnny Depp stuff, didn't I? And then went on to a bit of true crime, and then Meghan Markle. Right, bear with me, guys. Play bingo or something. I've just got to get this candle out of the way, otherwise, in the morning, I'll be thinking, I wish I'd done it last night. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this only once. Effing men. They don't realise what they've got in front of them, or what you've got to offer. And then all that work you did with building yourself, and it just takes one to come over and undo it all. Right, gingerbread. What's it? 10 grams of oil. 10, no. Yeah, 10 grams of oil. Well, Nosy Nora hasn't been out in the garden tonight, you guys. That makes a change, doesn't it? Do you think she's got bored? I think she got bored. You never know, she might pop out Monday. Right, let's put another comment up quick. I'm nearly done, guys. Bear with. What happens if you dislike a video? Does that actually do anything? I don't know. I think it just tells YouTube that you weren't keen. And if they get so many, then I suppose, I don't know. I suppose it's just feedback for YouTube. I'm not sure. Love it. Only really Molly sparked my attention back up. Yeah. So am I you on the same page as Michelle? I'm not liking trusting Atlanta Rent. because I don't understand, and Michelle didn't really explain. I'm not going to comment on that, Kaz, because I don't think many people can be trusted. Even those that say, I don't trust blah, 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 and... Oh, no, that's not... I haven't even turned the bloody glue gun on. There we... Do you know what? I really feel like I misinterpreted something. And now I feel like I've got to just say one thing and then just leave it at that. But Poppy told me not to, so I'm going to try my best. Right, I'm nearly done. Right, 1, 2, 8. Sorry, everyone, if I don't get this done now, I'll be late for work in the morning and I'll be like, oh, I wish I'd done this last night. I didn't have time to do it earlier. Because autumn and Christmas start in July over at my business, you see. Oh no, I think my scales need new batteries. I hate it when that happens. Do you know what? I made a whole batch of candles last year. And then I made myself one for Christmas and I thought, that doesn't smell right. Something's going on here. That doesn't smell as good as it normally does. And found out my scales battery was like, you know when you turn it on and it all flashes like it's in a rave? And I thought, oh great, I've sent all those orders out, like 100 and odd orders out that day. And they all got like, but no one said anything, so they must have been all right. Must have just been mine. Thank God. Right, let that cool down a bit. Turn the eye melt off. Oh. Don't know, no one attacked my comments, so maybe. Right, I'm catching up now, guys. Sorry. Wouldn't she want you to find stuff to tell her? Doesn't anyone actually know who that? Maybe one person, Lottie. Don't know. No one attacked my... Right. If Atlanta is Tricky's nemesis, why wouldn't she want you to find stuff and tell her? Yeah. And why wouldn't she want other people exposing it on their channels? You have to ask the question. Oh, okay. Now you got a good point there, yeah. Not into the royal family at all, don't like them. Yeah, fair enough. Deeper than Moonbuck, etc. Yeah, do you know what? I've never watched TRG. Renetta is Ren's channel. Ren's 17, is it? Oh, God, that's not 8. Purely because I said it all before in the near recent past. I won't repeat why. Yeah, that was probably about a week ago. I reckon Candor said so and so is blocked on my channel and wanted to block them on Fifi's. Oh, there's Karen the Candor trying to control other people's channel as well. God, there's a lot of that going on lately, isn't there? Can you point me to where you said it so I can find it? Oh. Yeah, that's true. I'll tell you what, candles are just, especially for people that are hard to buy for. Actually, I've got a label on Etsy and it's quite popular. The label says you're bloody hard to buy for. And it's true. They're just perfect if you like, people buy them all the time because it just lets the person know you're bloody hard to buy for. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot to tell you guys this. You know, Pink Rinse. I went through my sub count the other day, like the names, and I noticed that Pink Rinse has subscribed to this channel. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that was what? Hey, oh, Letitia's can't Brian, Carla, Elaine Williams, and others been there as well. There is someone on the panel with the same accent as Flop. Right, hang on. Oh, so who's got the same accent as me then? We need to find out. I used to make candles only with my kids. Yeah, it's brilliant because you can get little kits, can't you? I had a little kit when I was young. I used to love it. Oh, your dear sign. What's your dear sign, Flops? What's your dear sign, Flops? Or do you mean star sign? Star sign, yeah. Libra. Uh, yeah. Well, I don't know. It might be just needs time. I don't know. Yeah, Joe, you need to tell your hubby's mum to create some more of your hubby because he sounds a very good man. If he cancelled date, that's no, I'm not going into it. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, when you're a bit confused and you just get a frog in your throat. Is that who it is for you? Violent person changes it. Yeah, I think sometimes it's done by design and sometimes they have to because someone always manages to grass them up or something. Yeah. Oh God, nosy Nora. What are we going to do with her, eh? No, she's too much. Can I make it supposed to be relaxing, Flop? You're sounding stressed. Be careful with that. Yes, yeah, I will be careful. It can be relaxing when everything goes to plan. It's ridiculous. Paul Marley got it last week. I'm assuming it's Paul for the moment. Yeah. Have they gone for TRG yet? I'm sure they have. I can't remember. Yeah, I just think I agree with Cece there. I just keep, yeah, just what Cece said because it has been taken down, Julian. It wasn't one of my making. They took down another one of a similar division. Oh, never listened to Candor. It's got too creepy. Nosy Nora would be accused of being sanitized. But yeah, that's true. Can you imagine? Oh, I wish I could send Nosy Nora over to Spain and she can be Fifi's bloody neighbour. That'd be well funny, that would. Can you imagine? She would do that, get knotted. She would get on her YouTube channel and say, she would get on her YouTube and say, everybody, hello, good morning, Earthlings. Let's do a live. And I've got a new neighbour. And I swear to God, she's the CIA, FBI, Interpol. What else is there? GCHQ. And they've been planted here to spy on me. She would do that. Someone else last. Yeah, this is it. But they know their audience is really, really gullible. That's why they know they can get away with all this crap, because they know whatever they say, the gullible followers are going to, oh, okay, then that's fine, or not even notice. So they could say tomorrow that Atalanta is Boris Johnson, and they'll be, oh, okay. Then the next day, Tricky could say, it's not Boris Johnson. It's, do you know what I mean? As Miles keep to, I'm learning to accept I can't understand everything. Yeah, I just wish people would talk. That's all. Not this time you put one up a while back with a dress on it. Just wondering. Thanks. Yeah, that's true. Get knotted. They've all got, and they know that their soldiers attack and so that it's cruel. Yeah, it's just they go for people in real life as well. We should one day. We should, all of you, when you get a chance, contact the HR department and we will arrange it, because we can't go on there separate. We've got to do it all at one time. Christmas starts twice, Mum. Well, us women, we have to get organised, don't we? It is foul mouthed, Julian. And also, I don't believe in putting Christmas decorations up on Christmas Eve, or just like a few days or a week before Christmas. I'm sorry, but you have to do it right at the end of November. Otherwise, you've done all that hard work, getting up in the attic, bending over, up and down the ladder, all that hard, sweaty work for a couple of days. It's just not worth it. No, yet I think they're rocking and dribbling. Who's dribbling in the corner? Need to arrange a date when they can do a live. Be up for that. That would be so funny. I'll go on there as Holy Flop. Winded but can be broken down through videos and posts I shared. Please. That would be mega grace. Can you imagine? That would be so funny. We've got to do it, guys. So that next time Michelle has a live stream, can't do, we'll have one. We'll bell over or announce we're at Atlanta and leave without further comment. They'll dine in. Yeah. Tell me when that is, and I'll pop over to Karma's live. Oh, is Carla gobbing off again? Oh God, I can taste gingerbread. Oh no. And I wore gloves. Oh, what the hell, dude? Oh God. You change that panel now when it pops up. Yes, we are the A team. Da 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 da. People on his panel, Linda and Sam, Princess Carol. prize penis. Fair enough, Slime. I've never paid much attention to you because you were behaving like a prize penis, but you're all right, really. Go back through. Yeah, he is calming down. We are taming him, Kaz. It's teamwork. Teamwork. We're all doing well. Yes, you should, Grace. You should watch Russ. He's good. Where is Jane? Haven't seen her in a while. Who's Jane? Oh yeah, yeah. I've also got a label like this when the dog farts. I've got, yeah, one for cats, one for like this when the cat shits, um, and other stuff. I saw that Amy Jones was puffing away on a cigarette earlier on candles. What the hell is wrong with them all? I went live the other day, so candle went live then. I hate it when they do that. It's just so pathetic and childish, isn't it? Because they're just desperately trying to get everyone away from our channels and going on to theirs. I had to look at candles and he had more spanners than yeah. The one I said sounds like you. We are very undecided. It's like when, for example, when me and Michelle were thinking of an undercover operation, for example, or we were thinking to do something, because we're both Libras, we were like, what do you think of this? When should we do it? Shall we do it? What do we do? And then we'll both say to each other, we're just having a Libra moment. Let's just get on with it. Guys, I literally, despite the gloves, I don't know how that's happened. I've got gingerbread oil all over my lips. Who is Annabelle? Gets on my last nerve. I love it when you say that, Julianne. I can't say that. She's a mother and she's got septic smoke and all this. It's disgusting. Yeah, these people are mothers. They should know better. Oh, Jane Holland. Oh, really? I wonder if we can find out what one. We'll have to tell her boss what sort of person she really is. Yeah, exactly. Same thing. We talk about everything and don't mention trolls or talk about them. I had stomachache laughing, then switched off. Annabelle's husband, doxed by Carl, is now saying I doxed him. What a dope. Oh my goodness, they just don't stop, do they? I know I keep saying it, but people with a normal mentality would have like been right. Stop now. We've done what we need to do. Stop now. We're all getting found out. It's not working, etc. But no, they just keep going round and round, and I just don't realise that. Well, it hasn't quite caught up with their thick heads yet, has it? That they get found out for lying every single bloody time. You should put like milk powder in an envelope and put it in a bin or something flopped. Wine to, oh yeah. Yeah, I had a good idea once with splay breach in her washing. Yeah, ages ago. I think Jane Holland said she works on Straightwood, one of the candles live stream. Yeah, I'm Atalanta. We're all Atalanta. How can either older woman be taken in by Tricky and FIFA with ages? Yeah, exactly, Pam. Exactly. I was just looking up absolute average and lo and behold, Fifi and Tricky have a video up saying absolute blocked. Yeah, this is what they do. This Feral Fifi does it more often, but this is what she does. For her to get all the attention, what she'll do is she'll make a video about someone and she'll tag them in the title so that when people go and look for that YouTuber, her video comes up first. She does it to try and get more subs over to hers. It's ridiculous. She's so desperate. Right, candle complete. Is that look in the middle? Very hard to make sure that they're in the middle. Oh. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I get obsessed if nothing's, well, not obsessed, but I have to make sure. Right, that's it. It must be in the middle now. Oh, Pam. Oh, what are we going to do with you? Yeah, I think, yeah, maybe first, yeah, because I suppose 1st of December, you've still got a month, haven't you? A lot of people have said Annabelle is pretty. I don't see it, and I think that's because of how nasty. Yeah, this is it. If you're pretty and you've got a shit personality, it's after a while people won't look at you as pretty. More and carry on with it, isn't they? Are such bullies. Yeah. I've been shocked by that. I can only conclude they are either mentally not there or just, yeah. Carla got gobbing off again. She leaves her big gob wide open after. Shall we start chucking her peanuts and marshmallows in her gob when she leaves it open for a rest? Have a Frenchy cheese princess, not. Yeah. Oh dear. Do you know what? Get knotted. I'm tempted to get Botox. Tide has shifted now, Flops. I said to another YouTuber I wouldn't join live because another was going. Yeah, no, thank you for your loyalty, Joe. Remember when we had a community that lifted each other up, not just talk. Yeah, we did. It used to be really good, the Mexican community. We all had each other's backs. No snakes, no Judases. Joe, you cracked me up. Yeah, nodded yes, I can well believe that. They're sitting there as well. Plastering makeup on her face on a live talk about. Yeah, I think there's a point when to like stop loving yourself. I'm gonna go when Frank don't cross me. I have built up strong and trusted reports through my various group personas. Oh yeah, bye. Yeah, bloody hell, look at the time. Thank you, Lottie. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'm gonna go now, guys. I'm just gonna finish these comments off. Oh no, I've done that one. I've gone up and down, haven't I? Right, right. She's done it to Shan's Molly Wally. She's done it to Shan's Mole, Wally Drop Bear, etc. Yeah, she has. She has. Oh, it's good to see the spanner back. Defender. About yourself, they start Google search Facebook photos, well, everything. Yeah, they do. They really do. They think they're being clever. But what they don't realise is that if people want to tell their subs on YouTube about themselves, they will. So I come on here sometimes and say little things because one, I'm a human being behind the screen. Two, yes, I am private, but I know being a YouTuber, there could be a point that where my life comes out because that's just part and parcel of it. So I'd much rather tell people in little dribs and drabs, and then it's done, then, isn't it? And when Sucker Lawyer thought she was being clever and doxing me, well, I mean, really, everyone knew who I was anyway because I said who I was like years ago when I first started YouTube. Who knew that? I say self-well, but I'm not saying. Yeah, you probably did. Always there. Only through dentists or cosmetic surgeon, never few beauties. Right, okay. I did that a while back. Fifi Graham kept putting Russell's channel on it. Yeah, it is. It's bullying and it's just to get the attention away from other people's channels. It's gross. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for popping in and thanks for the super chat. Yeah, I've got to go now. Close eye 3 months, antidote only used twice a day, right to furniture. Yikes. Night, Julianne. Thanks for coming over. Thank you, Cheryl. Thanks, Kaz. Right, bye, Pam. Bye, Defender. Didn't Wally both? Oh, God. I don't know. I think she did, didn't she? I'm not sure. I think she did it after the dentist or something. Bye, Slime. Right. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. Thank you. Sorry it's been a long one. But I just didn't know what to do with myself, to be frank. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, bye Joe, bye Ding Don. Thanks for joining. Bye Cece. Thanks, Grace. Thanks everyone. Right, see you all on Monday. And I know exactly get knotted. Where's the bloody day gone? Yeah, happy birthday, Ding Dong, for tomorrow. Right, bye, get knotted. Bye everyone. See you soon.